Welcome, my friends, to Top 3 Bob. I'm Bob, helping you towards your goals of becoming healthy, wealthy, and wise. Today the topic is ultrasound. Can it help you? And I'm not talking about diagnostic ultrasound. I'm talking about treatment ultrasound or therapeutic ultrasound. This is the type of ultrasound you might see in a chiropractic office or in a physical therapy office. I, by the way, am a physical therapist by training in addition to being a businessman. And I did my training at the world famous Mayo Clinic, and I worked there for 3 years. But one of the common modalities that we do use is ultrasound. Now, I have an old unit here. This is very old, in fact. This is probably 30, 40 years old. And I keep this one at home just in case I have a friend or a family member that needs some. And basically what ultrasound is it's got an applicator, or a head as we call it. And inside there's a vibrating crystal. And that creates the ultrasound waves. And again, these are going to be therapeutic, not diagnostic. You know, you've heard of the diagnostic ultrasound, tells the sex of your baby, and you can tell, you know, you can use it for your abdomen to see if there's something abnormal growing there. But in this case, it's actually going to create waves, and those waves are going to penetrate deep into the skin, into the tissues, and they actually can create heat. So that's one of the benefits it's going to provide. It's going to heat up the area, get more blood flowing to it, and helps waste products leave. So that alone can help some of the problems you might be having. The second thing it does is it actually has a healing property, and so it helps heat deep and it helps heal. And it does this through what we call cavitation. It actually works on a cellular level, which is beyond the scope of this program, but I just wanted to mention that those are the two things it does. What are the things that ultrasound can help you with? Let's go over a list. All right, I have my list here. I'm going to go ahead and read them off to you. Bursitis, tendinitis, muscle strains and tears, frozen shoulder, sprains and ligament injuries, joint contracture or tightness. So how does the ultrasound work? Basically what we're going to do, if you're receiving ultrasound, we're going to put a gel on the exposed area where you need to have the ultrasound performed. Let's say you're having it done on your elbow. We would apply a gel there which helps transmit the waves and make sure that we don't get any of the actually, if ultrasound's put on and it's not, if we don't keep the head rotating like this, or if we don't use a gel, you can get periosteal pain, which actually means that the waves go so deep they start heating up the outside of your bone, believe it or not. But you don't need to worry about that. The person that's applying that, if you start to feel a little aching, they're going to ask you, and they'll turn it down, or they'll make sure that they're, again, applying it and rotating it. So normally what you're going to feel is maybe just a gentle little bit of warmth, or maybe you're not going to feel anything at all. So, but it is working, and it is penetrating deep. So again, there's be a gel, a water-soluble gel that they'll be putting on there, and they'll just wipe it off afterwards. The treatments tend to run maybe 7 to 8 minutes, and again, they're harmless, and that's why this modality has been around since 1940, used heavily again by physical therapists and chiropractors. Good luck, roll the quotes.